Hello everybody, my name is Paul Sutton. I'm a travel photographer working closely with Absolut Tours, and I thought I'd share some footage I shot on my most recent trip, which included a stopover in Swaziland and a rhino walk in the Hlane Game Reserve. That actually means that we got out the vehicle and we were walking with the rhinos. These are wild rhinos. So the footage that you're looking at now is of two that we got really close to, or shall I say that got really close to us, because as you probably know, rhinos are not the best tempered animals in the world. So one wants to steer clear of them when you can, and if you do approach them, be very, very careful. Now, apologies for the state of the footage. At this point, we'd actually been told to stop taking photographs because the sound of the cameras could have alerted them to to where we were. Rhinos, of course, have very poor eyesight, but incredibly good hearing. And you can usually see if they know that you're around by where their ears are pointing. And you can see this guy's ears are scanning all over the show. Now, at this point, you can see three shadows in the foreground, and those are actually our shadows. And you'll see now, this is Robert, our guide, coming into picture. Apologies for the state of the filming. I was rather nervous at this point, but you can see that's a large animal and he's coming very close to us. Very curious. And as you can see, having mentioned that there can be quite bad-tempered animals, generally when they're going about their daily routine, which is basically just grazing all day, they want nothing to do with other animals, and especially humans. Of course, rhinos are endangered, and so they do their best to steer clear of humans usually. At this point, they probably thought that we were just trees, and may have heard a bit of twitching, a bit of conversation. Of course, we were being very quiet at this stage, and you can see there they've run off now because they've realized that these are not just trees, these are actually people. But I wanted to show you just how close that we actually got to them. It was quite an amazing experience. We, normally when you see a rhino, they're in the distance and they'll move off very quickly if you do approach them. There are certain ways you want to approach a rhino because if you come up directly to them, they're likely to charge at you. So you never want to make a rhino feel that he's been trapped or that he has to defend his territory because he's likely to come at you quite quickly. In this case, they came towards us out of curiosity, so we were safe all along. And I just thought I'd show you this footage to show you just how close we actually got to these wonderful creatures. And they're quite happy to go about doing their business of grazing, which is an all-day activity for them, while we catch our breath from that near encounter. Right, folks, thanks for watching. Please have a look at the website, Absolut Tours. That's Absolut without an E, absoluttours.com. And go over to my website as well. It's paulsuttonphotography.wordpress.com if you want to have a look at more videos and more photographs from the trip. Thanks for watching.